Hello guys, in this video we're gonna see how to implement JWT in Node.js. So that is, without the user authorized we cannot access a protected URL. So this is the demo for the project that we are going to build. So this is our dashboard URL. So without the user access we cannot access this URL. So just click on send. As you can see, it says user is not authorized. So first we need to sign up. Let's change the route to sign up, and the method will be an post method, and in the body we will be passing this information, that is username and password. So let's click on send. As you can see, user is created successfully. So let's change the route to login. So we will be logging with the same username and password. So we have got a JWT token. So copy this token. So go to the authorization tab, and inside this and below this, and in the bearer token, pass the token that you have got. So now access the protector URL, that is dashboard, and change the request to get request. So if we click on send method now, we will successfully access the dashboard, that is we have got here message that home page. So in the previous case we are not able to access this page because the user is not authorized. We will successfully protect this URL, that is dashboard route, with an JWT authentication. So for this tutorial you need three Node.js packages, that is Express, body parser and JWT. So to install that, just type npm install body parser. I hope it is Express and JSON Web Token. So just enter. So this will take some time. So after we install these three packages, now go to the extensions, and in the extension just type Thunder Client. So in this tutorial we are going to use the Thunder Client instead of Postman. So I think Thunder Client is more lightweight and it has more features than Postman. So I will be using Thunder Client. So if you wish to use Postman, that is your choice. So but I will be using Thunder Client. So in the extensions tab, so just click on extensions and type Thunder Client and install that. So after you install the Thunder Client, just click on this icon here. So after you install the Thunder Client, so now we are ready to go and create a new file, that is server.js. So I have this file here. So let's import the necessary library. So we need Express. So const Express equal to require Express. So I also need the JWT for Java Web Token. So require, say this JSON Web Token, and I also need body parser. So body parser equal to require, inside this I'm going to import the body parser. So now we have imported the necessary packages. So now let's initialize our app. So const app equal to Express. So our app will use the body parsers. So body parser, I'm just going to call the JSON method, and our app will listen on port 3000. So let's display a console message, that is server is listening on port 3000. So let's save this and run now to check if everything is okay. So node server.js. As you can see, our server is started on port 3000. So now let's define a secret key for our JSON Web Token. So const secret key is equal to, so let's randomly type some letters. So and we will also define some list to hold the users data. So users equal to, this will be an empty list. So next we're going to create a one post route, so that is for sign up. So app dot post, the route will be sign up, and we also pass the arrow function. This function will take two parameters, that is request and response. So inside this I'm going to fetch username and the password from the request.body. So first we need to check if the user already exists or not. So if the user already exists, we need to display appropriate message. So const user exists users dot. So we're going to check if the user already exists in our list or not. So users dot sum, inside this I'm going to check for the username. So u dot username is equal to username. So if user exists, then I will be return set test 400 with the JSON message that user already exists. So if the user is not exist, then we need to add the users to this users list. So let's push the user information to the users list. So users dot push, inside this I'm going to push as a dictionary. So I'll be pushing with id. So users dot length +1, so username and the password. So if the user is not exist, then I need to create an username and password with an id and push that to the users list. So let's return a response dot json. Inside this I'm going to pass a message that so user is created successfully. So let's save this and test the sign up route. So let's rerun our server. So stop this, so restart our server. So our server is started. So for this tutorial I'm going to use the Thunder client. So you can use Postman if you want, but Thunder client is very lightweight and it will be easy to use, so that's why I am using Thunder client. So the URL is http, so and our server is hosted on port 3000 and the route is sign up and the response is post method, and in the body let's pass the username and password information. So username is equal to, let's give my name, and the password will be 123. As you can see, I got the message that user is created successfully. But if I click the send button again, I will get different message that user already exists. So now we have created the sign up route. So let us now move on to create login route. So let's come over to our server.js. So now let's create our login route. So app.post. So the route will be login. So this will take two parameters, request and the response. So inside this again I'm going to fetch the username, password from the request.body. So now I need to check if the username and password are located in this users list. So to do that we can easily do that using the find method. So const user equal to users dot find. Inside this I'm going to use a arrow function that u dot username is equal to username and u dot password is equal to password. So if the user is not exist, then we need to send the appropriate message. The return response with the status code 401 that with a JSON message that user is not found. So but if the user is exists, we need to generate a JWT token, that is JSON Web Token. So we can easily create a JSON Web Token by using the JWT library. So const token is equal to JWT dot sign. Inside this it will take two arguments, that is we will pass the user ID user.id, and for the second parameter this will take the secret key. So now we have generated the token. So let's return the token to the server. So response.json, inside this JSON I'm just going to pass the token. So let's save this file and restart our server. Go to the Thunder client and go to login route. So click on send. As you can see, it says user is not found. So first of all let's sign up. So go to the route. As you can see, user is created successfully. So let's log in using this same information. So now go to the login route. I hope this will return a JSON Web Token. As you can see, this is our JSON Web Token. So now we have completed two parts. So that is we have created the sign up route and we have created the login route. So now let us move on to the protector dashboard, that is home page. If the user is login, then only we can access the home page. If the user is not login, then we cannot access the home page. So let us now build the protector route. So this will be a get method. So the route is dashboard. So this will take a function that is authenticate token. And third argument is usually request and response arrow function. Inside this, for the simple case, just return a message that home page. Create a authenticate token function. So this authenticate token function will verify the JWT token that is generated in the login page. So let's create the authenticate token function, authenticate token. So this will take three parameters, that is request, response and the next. So we need to extract the token. So first of all let's see where we pass the token. So let's copy the token here. So let's copy the token. So usually the tokens are passed in the art section here. In the art section we will just go to bearer. So the usually the tokens are entered in this bearer token. So we need to extract the token from this authenticate header. So let's come over to our server.js. So let's grab our token from request.headers. In the headers, we use the indexing that it is present in the authorization. So now we need to check if the token is valid or not. So first of all, if the token is not present, then we need to return a response that no token is provided. If the token is provided, then we need to verify the token. So using the verify method, for the first parameter pass the token, and for the second parameter pass the secret key, and the third parameter this will take a arrow function. So the first parameter is error and the next is user. So if there is any error, we need to catch that and return the appropriate message. So response the setters, I'm going to return the setters 403 with the message. So if the token is verified successfully, then we need to set the request.user equal to user and call the next function. So that's it. So let's save this and run now. So before that, we need to replace the bearer with an empty string. So below this, token value equal to, so const token value equal to token dot replace bearer with an empty string, and for the safety we will also remove any white space by calling the strip method. So let's pass our updated tokens, that is token value. So now save this and run now. So let's stop the server and restart our server. As you can see, our server is restarted. So we're going to first sign up. So sign up using this credential here, that is username and password. So click on send. As you can see, our user is created successfully. So let's log in. So now we got the token. So copy this token and go to auth headers here. So in the bearer token, replace this old token with the new token that we have got. So let's change the route to dashboard and also change the method to get method. So just click on send. So I got a error here that strip is not a function. So I replaced the strip function with a trim function. So now I got the home page. So this is how you protect a URL with an JWT token. So for example, if you don't log in and go to the dashboard, that is remove this token, you will get an error message that no token is provided. We can replace that message to, so let's change this message to user is not authorized. So let's save this and restart our server. So just click on send now. As you can see, it says user is not authorized. So this is how you protect a URL. So let's see the quick demo of this project. If you go to the sign up route and click on send, we will, so let's change the method to post method. So click on send. So our account is created successfully. So now change the sign up route to login. We will get a JWT token. So copy this token and go to authorization. Under the authorization, in the bearer token section, just copy the token and change the method to get and access the dashboard. Now as you can see, we get our home page. So this is how you protect an URL with a JWT token. So this is for this video, and I will meet you in the next one.